What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is David J. Kelly, and on this channel, I am always helping young men build their confidence, build their physiques, build their mindset, understand how to build their dream life for themselves, attract women, everything that comes with the territory of growing yourself as a man. I have been passionate about this since a very, very young age. I'm 30 years old now, and I love and I have a passion for helping young men. So today we're going to talk about something that every single man wants, and it's attracting more attractive girls into their life. Now, the real question is, well, how do you do this? Is there a formula to this? Is there some sort of secret? Is there some sort of way to do this that is like hidden or something? Everything that you think you know and that you're doing is probably the exact opposite of what you think you should be doing. Like, I can almost guarantee that if you're watching this video, literally everything you do is the complete opposite of what you should be doing. So why is that? Well, why as men do we seem to do almost everything wrong most of the time to attract girls? And it seems like the men who don't try to attract those girls, they just seem to attract them. And it's not like they're more attractive than us or have something more going for them. It just seems like they seem to do it in an easy manner while we struggle, right? Why do I struggle, right? Not me specifically anymore, but I'm saying like this is how I used to think when I was younger. The problem is that us men, we approach women as if they are men. Let me explain what I mean by that. So with us men, everything's very logical. We think logically, like if you're interested in a specific girl, I'm obviously very in the gym, I'm in the gym culture, right? If you have a gym crush, let's say, and you think like, okay, so I like this girl, what is the best way for me to get her? Well, I'm gonna just put effort in, I'm gonna show interest, I'm gonna be upfront, I'm gonna be direct, like all these different things. And to some extent, can that stuff work? Yes. But let me explain something to you. Girls' brains don't work like that, okay? I don't know if you've noticed this yet. Females' brains are just a little different than ours as men. And typically speaking, the more attention you show a woman, the less interest she's gonna have in you. Now, I know that makes literally no sense because your logical brain as a man, that doesn't make sense. When you want to grow your physique, what do? You put more effort into doing it. When you want to make more money, what do? You work more hours. When you want to grow in your knowledge of something, what do? You put more hours into learning and understanding it. But with women, it's the exact opposite. Now, I have seen this happen in my life time and time and time and time again. And in fact, I'm going through this actually right now. Anytime I'm locked in on goals and my grind and my vision and working really, really hard, and I pay zero attention to females, what happens? People come out of the woodworks, man. Girls are just hitting me up that I haven't heard from in 6 months. They're super flirty with me in the gym. They're trying to get my attention. They're playing games. They want your attention. Why? Because my attention is focused on the things I just talked about. For me right now, that's my bodybuilding prep to turn pro. That's making YouTube content to help you guys. That's helping my clients and my business and my personal brand and all these different things. So my mind and my actions are aligned with my purpose, okay? That is what fills my entire day. From the moment I get up, from the moment I go to sleep, that is where my brain is, that's what I'm working on, that's where everything is. So my attention is not being directed towards these women, these girls, right? And there's something very attractive to females about this because of the fact that women are hardwired to seek out men that have strong ironclad purposes. There's something off in a female's brain when you show an inordinate amount of attention and special, interest in the girl. And when I say this, to be clear, what I'm saying is it's when you're over the top with it. Like you can show, you could say, hey, what's up? You can have some conversation, but the trouble you get into is when you're standing there for 2 hours talking to her, or you're texting her all day, or you're blowing her up, you're liking all of her Instagram stories, you're just feeding too much attention into her. I've seen this happen. And more importantly, I have seen it happen where I made all those mistakes with a girl, and then I just gave up and I was like, you know what? I'm done with this girl. I'm done giving her attention. And what happened? Completely reverse course. She becomes interested again. And then what did I do? In the past, I would then start to reciprocate that interest again, only to have her become less interested in me. And you see these patterns over and over and over and over again. And when you get to my age, at 30, and you've been doing this and you've been talking to girls for, 14 years, 15 years, whatever, you start to see these patterns and how they add up. And you notice that every single time you make females a focus, no females are available to you. Almost none. You might get one or two if you're lucky. And the thing is, guys, when I'm talking about this, I titled this video a certain way, extremely attractive girls. And I'm not just saying physically attractive. I'm saying girls that are, let's use the word high value women. Girls that are very attractive, girls that are an asset to your life. I'm not talking about bottom barrel women. Like, yes, we could all go out and get those kind of women anytime we want. That you're not watching this video because you want to learn how to do that. You're watching this video because you want to learn how to attract that 9 or 10 that you're interested in, and you don't know how to do it. There is nothing more attractive to females than drive and ambition. True masculinity, being directed and centered in your purpose in life. And whatever that purpose is for you, you have to figure that out. And you need to commit your soul, your spirit, your existence to fulfilling that. That has to be paramount in your life. Not just because of getting girls, but to make your life worth living, to have a legacy, to make the world a better place. That should be your priority in life. That should be your entire priority. If you don't know what your purpose is, that needs to be priority, is figuring that out. And there's a lot of hardship that goes into figuring that out. It took me a long time. But once I got locked in on that and understood that, things have just flowed for me. Making money, increasing my status, increasing my social status, like I just said, getting more attractive girls. I'm making this video because, like I said, in this last week, it's been very bizarre for me because I've just had these girls coming out of the woodwork, like truly coming out of the woodwork. Girls I haven't heard from in 6 months, a year, 3, 4 months, whatever. They start texting me, and you'll find with this, when they text you or they hit you up, it's never going to be directly like, hey, Steve, I want to see you and I want to hook up with you, right? Or I want to go on a date with you. It's never going to be like that. She's going to find some reason to reach out and ask you a question. It could be completely innocuous. It could be completely, out of left field. But you'll find that when you are focused on the grind of your life, as you should be as a man, that these girls will start doing this stuff. Girls that you wanted before, that you just had to leave in the past because you're like, man, I can't figure it out. I can't get her. Well, guess what? She totally reverses course because she's sitting there and she's watching you from afar on your grind. Whether she sees you in the gym, she sees you at work, she sees you in school, she sees you just out on social media grinding away and just you're pursuing your goals. That's the key. You have to be committed to your purpose in life. And when a female enters your life, this is where it's really important. You attract this really attractive girl and you want her and you like her a lot. You cannot take everything you just did, building that life for yourself and that focus, and let it fade away. And you put your focus on her. She will leave you. I promise you. I promise you. I've seen this happen time and time and time again. I know guys that are attracting girls all the time because they're very physically attractive. They're taller. They're jacked. They make good money. Then a girl comes in their life, they go and they're ghosted in 2 weeks and they don't understand why. Well, it's because the guy gives up his frame and doesn't understand that what brought her into his life in the first place, she sees it now when she's up close to you and thinks, man, that was a facade. Like, you're a weak man. That's the worst thing you could be in life is a weak man. My take home point here that I hope you're understanding is if you want attractive girls, don't focus on getting attractive girls. Focus on bettering yourself. Focus on growing yourself. The girls will come. I am a strong believer in disconnecting from outcomes in life, whether that be getting more money, whether that be, getting more muscle on your physique, whether that be attracting more women, and focusing on the tasks and habits that will build the success to make you successful in those aspects. Because those things and the outcomes you want will inevitably follow as long as you are committed to that path, as long as you are committed to that journey. So I hope this makes sense. I hope that you understand now that if you want to attract women into your life, you have to be extremely committed to your purpose. You need to be extremely cautious with your attention. Your attention as a man is the most valuable thing you have to offer to a woman. The same way that the number one currency for women with us is sex, well, for us with women, it is our attention. So just understand that and wield that as a weapon and use it when it's applicable and it's been earned. She needs to earn your attention. Girls need to earn your attention. Your attention as a man who should be focused on his grind, who should be focused on the things that matter the most, that are actually going to build fulfillment and happiness and success for you, you need to understand that that is where your attention needs to be. It's not on the 8 or 9, in the gym. That can't be it. I've made all those mistakes. Trust me on this. Please trust me on this. When you shift your attention, you get your priorities straight, that's when you'll start landing and attracting more attractive girls. In fact, you'll probably have more than you know what to do with. Like, in all sincerity, I know it sounds crazy. I know it's so hard to imagine right now because you're just trying to attract one. But when you do it correctly, you'll see what I mean. So I hope this video has helped you. Please click like, please click subscribe, because I'm posting more content like this every single week to help you guys grow mentally, physically, emotionally, and as a man as a whole. And I will see you guys in that next video. Have a great day or night, depending on whenever you're watching this.